I'm Dr. Dan from Management and RepairVite, and we're talking about gut health today, and specifically a product called RepairVite from Apex Energetics. Now, I want to set the stage a little bit because gut health is worth talking about because our entire health system and of course our brain depends very much on it. So if your gut's having problems, you'll probably have other problems in your system and specifically your brain. So when we talk about the gut, we're talking about three specific components. One is the cell itself, then there's a gap between the cells, and then there's a nerve system that functions, that controls it all. So the cells, of course, have to have their environment in order to be healthy. And when you consider the job they have to do, it's amazing that they stay healthy at all, but they do. So then there's a gap between them, and the gap used to be considered fixed, but only alternative practitioners, when I started in this field in 1980, we talked about the leaky gut syndrome, but now, better and better research has shown that there actually is such a thing, and these tight junctions between the cells are not so tight after all. So the other component is the nerve system. The nerve system is made up of about 100 million cells, and these 100 million cells control things like the rate of motion, controlling the muscles. They control the enzymes, the digestive enzymes that flow into the system, water absorption. They're pretty busy, but they also in constant communication with our central nerve system. Now, it used to be thought that our central nerve system, maybe could have effects on our digestive tract, but now we know that it's not so simple, that perhaps some of the anxiety and depression that you feel is really coming from your gut, not vice versa. So, it's important if you have chronic issues, health concerns, that you pay attention to gut health as well. Now, the RepairVite, its mode of action is to use something called L-glutamine and some supporting herbs. Now, glutamine is used because that's an energy source for those intestinal cells. So it perks up or gives them a nice good energy source so they can heal at a faster rate, of course with those supporting herbs that will increase that production. Now, but it doesn't help just to take RepairVite and eat a diet that's not appropriate for you. So what the RepairVite is kind of unique, as this is something that Apex does. They've got a couple of products that they send out with brochures, because in order for you to be healthy, you're going to need some other support. So, we put you on a specific diet and make sure that you're not getting things that are irritating your intestines. And they try to minimize that so that your body can heal over a 2 to 3 week period. And make some real progress toward healing at least. So the diet is part of it. Getting the right supplement support is going to be important. And a couple of things I should mention here too, is that gut repair is not really the right way to talk about it. It's really gut management, because it's not like we can just do a one-time treatment, repair it, and then you're good for 10 or 20 years. It doesn't really work that way. It's a dynamic process, something you need to be working on. So the other thing is that, and again, I wouldn't mention this if I weren't one of these people, but a small percentage, maybe under 5% for sure, react poorly to L-glutamine supplementation. So keep that in mind. If you're getting increased intestinal problems and insomnia, that kind of thing, then probably L-glutamine isn't for you. I don't want to go into detail because it's a small problem, but I just want to mention it. If you look at our testimonials, you'll see that about, some people get amazing results from this, and that's about a 95% solution. So RepairVite's been a great product for us, and we encourage you to try it. It'll do the whole program though, and you'll find that you'll get some good results as well. So thanks a lot for listening, and I hope that was helpful. Thanks.